got next? That was it, right? We got now. What was
Yeah.
the initial? What was the initial?
I think as we got next.
What did
Okay,
we got?
we got after them.
Wow. See, can't take you guys anywhere, y'all. What's up, world? This is We Need a Fifth. This your man Mo. Got my man Hill in the building.
Blast from the past type setup.
Got my man P on the line. What's going on?
What's up? We're on the location. It's good.
Fellas, we just recently had a WNBA draft this last week. Earlier this week, actually, on the 15th. And I just wanted to because I know you guys saw it. I know I'm chipping down your reluctance to watch women's basketball. I'm chipping it down. I know you guys were locked in. Are we all clear about who won the night? Do we all agree on who won the night? Let me say that.
Well, first of all,
I think the league did. I'll let you guys go with the teams but I think the league did.
Yeah. Yeah, you have some work to do, Mo. I completely did not watch it. Because I mean, I think we pretty much knew the top 7. It was just a matter of which order. You know, state the obvious, Indiana, just financially, if nothing else, won the draft. I like what Chicago did. I think people probably say Chicago and LA. LA,
definitely, man.
I wouldn't say definitely. I would have took Cardozo.
I think with Cameron Brink, LA will be able to move a little bit faster. Their pace, their offensive pace should be a little bit faster with Brink instead of Cardozo. I would have probably picked Cardozo instead of Brink as well, but I can understand LA Sparks what they're doing because you don't lose too much from picking Brink as opposed to Cardozo. She's giving you similar numbers.
Yeah, I disagree in the impact though. Like, I think Brink's really good, but I've seen her foul out like numerous games. Like, I just think Cardozo is just she's Brink is more prone to get in foul trouble, for what I've seen.
I think.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Hill.
I think from a standpoint, I think they all won is that these girls didn't go overseas for one, and they kept this batch of the talent here for the WNBA to set the ground points for the talent that's coming. The reason why I like Brink in LA is and with Malik is that this style of play. I think LA is just going to be running up and down, and Cardozo to me is a better player, but she labors up, going back and down. The style of play from the WNBA. And even like Asia, she runs better up and down the court than Cardozo. So and with that, like Brink's a gazelle. So the difference with Chicago, how they're gonna play is pretty much from a half court set. You know what I mean? So I was thinking that if LA wanted to slow it down, I was thinking they go Cardozo and Reese. But apparently they want to go this fast pace, which I'm okay with Forbes, Jackson, and Brink. I like LA's pickup.
Yeah,
so we'll get to see how that works out.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot Forbes, to be honest. Big fan of Forbes. Yeah. So that might have been a steal. I'm gonna imagine they got her later on. So that might be a good value pick actually.
And Pete, I'm surprised you're not a fan of Rakia Jackson because from all reports they're saying that skill wise, she's Tamika Catchings 2.0.
Whoa. Okay. First of all, I like I said, Mo, you got just some more work to do. Never saw her play. Full disclosure, never saw her play. You know what I mean? So that's why. So if she is, it's possible. Never saw her play. Was looking forward to it. They got knocked out kind of early. Take from what that you want, but they got knocked out early, so I didn't get to see
She's
her
a good
play.
player. She's
She's a solid
a
player.
really good player. Now she's a really good player,
Okay.
actually.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a WNBA. They're all good, solid players, though.
yeah, but she's special. Like,
Special?
hey, yeah, like watch her play, P. Like like the stuff that we say about Juju and how she looks playing, as far as how she performs the skills and stuff like that. That's how Rakia, you know what I mean? She's a baller. Like a lot of people would have said that she was the best player in the college basketball if it hadn't been for Caitlin's historic run of points and whatnot. Like she's a legitimate baller. Rakia
Yeah, no,
Jackson.
LA came off. Okay, LA came off.
Okay.
And I know we were on this early. We've discussed this ad nauseum early in the show's history, but I just want to, I guess, rewind back to it. Now you hear a lot of voices out there talking about the pay disparity between the WNBA and the NBA. A lot of people, you had President Joe Biden talking about how it's not fair when discussing the difference between Caitlin Clark's rookie contract and the NBA rookie contract. I think we've been clear on this show that in order for that to change, the WNBA needs more fan support, needs more fans in the stadiums and the arenas, needs more fans watching the product on television, needs more fans buying the jerseys, you know, needs more support. Anything you guys want to really add on to that? Like I said, I know we've been down this road before.
Yeah, that nails it. Like when I saw the salaries, I was saying that, man, Caitlin Clark went to the post office. Like those are salaries. Yeah, those are USPN salaries.
No, you might have said that 3 to 5 years ago for someone else's salary, obviously, but yeah, it's.
And this is why we had that whole debate about whether or not she should spend her last year of eligibility in college or go to the WNBA. Some of these discussions that people are starting to have now or starting to notice now.
Well, good to know. I guess she signed an 8-figure deal, right? I mean, they're investing everything into Caitlin. So you got Nike, and I think WNBA needs to follow suit with hopes to bring everyone up. Like I said it before, if not this class and Juju's class, if they can't get it right with revenue, you need to blow it up. And it seems like they're going to pump everything into Caitlin this year. And it looks like they're starting now to come with that Juju train starting next year. So we'll see. I mean, I'm actually, I think I'm gonna take my daughter to the Chicago game. I think it's May 23rd. They're here versus Liberty.
Okay. Right.
So I think I'm gonna do my part.
Yo, I might mess with you on that.
Okay. And just to give you an idea, we went before to see Wemby. And ticket prices are all right. So we paid about $300 and some change to see Wemby. 300.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Yeah. Around the ballpark, 300-400, somewhere around that ballpark.
300. All right, these tickets are row 10 for $112. So I think people should try to take advantage and do their part to help build this up. And those are really decent seats. You can almost touch them for $112. Now they're asking 3 and some change or 4 for Caitlin. But I think that's the start of it. Like, you have to bank on her that way, and I think you have to ticket her that way. But to see Angel Reese and Cardoza and a Liberty, it'll be my first time experiencing the WNBA game. I want to see how it is. So I'm gonna do my part because out of all of us, I'm the worst when it comes to professional women's sports.
Yeah. And I think the WNBA has to take advantage of the momentum that Caitlin Clark will provide and utilize that momentum to not only push Caitlin Clark to the forefront as one of the faces of the league, but also use that momentum to push your already established superstars out there and get them really out there. Like, hey, Asia Wilson and Breonna Stewart should be like LeBron and Steph. I should be seeing them all over the place. So WNBA, you got a really good opportunity on your hands right now. You got to take advantage of it, and we'll be watching.
Is there any problem with her being offered an 8-figure contract and 2-time champion? No, I mean, just so happens to be that marketable, right? So no crocodile tears from us on that one, correct or no?
For who?
Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark.
No, I think whatchamacallit, Caitlin Clark, all she's doing is capitalizing on the work that she's put in and taking advantage of it. And she's taking everybody's money that's willing to give it to her. My thing is, whoever's working with Asia Wilson needs to be a little bit more aggressive on promoting her and getting her out there and getting her deals with brands. There's no reason on God's green earth why Asia Wilson shouldn't have a shoe deal right now. She does not have a shoe deal. She does not have her own signature shoe. She needs that. There's no reason for that.
Good job, Asia.
Like simple things like this, it need to happen. So whoever's working with her, hey, I think you can afford to be a little bit more aggressive with one of the best players in the WNBA and possibly the world. So a lot of work left to be done in the WNBA. I hope they get it done. Hey, hit us up on social media. Let us know what you guys think. Did you catch the WNBA draft? Did you do you agree with our assessment of the great draft for the Los Angeles Sparks, Chicago Sky, and Indiana Fever? Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button so you know when the next video is coming out. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to the podcast. And hit us up directly at weneedafifth@gmail.com. Fellas, they just recently released the 2024 Olympic basketball roster. And just wanted, did you guys see the roster, the new roster? The team that we're going to be sending to the Olympics?
Yeah, I checked it out.
Any surprises for you guys?
No Dame.
Oh, thank goodness. I mean, I guess that's a pleasant surprise.
No Dame is crazy to me. That's
I'm so okay with that. I guess what Dame is Drew.
I'm cool at Holiday.
Holiday.
Oh, I was thinking Halliburton and Edwards actually. Over
Edwards,
Dame.
no, Halliburton definitely. So Drew and Halliburton. Edwards, I thought he would make it.
I mean, I understand.
Yeah, Drew, I didn't. You know why? Because and hats off to Grant Hill because he was thinking the best team that could do it. So he did his homework. I'm thinking star power with the U.S. And instead of needs, I was going around. I thought that you might get Kyrie, you might get who didn't make it was
Oh, yeah, I
Paul
knew Kyrie
George.
was going to make it, but it had nothing to do with basketball,
Paul George.
unfortunately.
True, true.
Mhm.
So I mean, it wasn't too much of a shock, but those two I would have thought over Halliburton and Drew would be Paul George and Kyrie Irving. But we're going with that. I do like the team though.
Yeah, no,
I,
it is.
I, t-
It's a good team. Definitely a good team.
I tell you, I was um really surprised, and I guess you could say pleasantly surprised, and to your point, Hill, give Grant Hill and their staff a lot of credit. I was surprised that they were able to get Joel Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was the big get right there, and that really made this team legitimate, hey, favorites.
We
Um,
would still cross our fingers with that guy, right?
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why I think is good. Hey, you get him with Anthony Davis and Bam, and hopefully that's enough of a defensive presence in the front line and gives you some flexibility on what you could do. Um, I was surprised that Kawhi Leonard made it, to be honest. Um, just from a durability standpoint, I didn't think he was going to be available for this or want to participate.
Mhm.
I, yeah, I thought honestly that it would go to either Paul George or Kyrie, and we know why Kyrie
That's
wasn't
even
going to
great
have.
with availability. Them two too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Embiid is still up in the air with availability.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Anybody that you would take out of this roster? I know.
Oh,
Anybody?
I would take Halliburton off for Dame in a heartbeat.
Why?
That's to me. I think Dame is better. I think it's a better fit.
Mm.
I think it's a better player and a better fit.
I think Halliburton gives you better defense than Dame gives you. And I think he can be more of a facilitator than
I
Dame
don't.
is
I,
at this point in his career.
yeah. I don't know. People are higher on Halliburton than I am. I saw him in the FIBA. Like I've seen his work already.
Mm. Okay, okay.
Listen. I'm just indifferent on Dame right now. I guess it's an incomplete grade. I don't I don't know what he is right now. Before I wouldn't think it's close. I just don't know what Dame wants to do. That's the playoff series I'm eager to watch. I mean, he just looks like he doesn't want to be in Milwaukee. That's what I'll just leave it at that. I think he's trying to play his way out. And it's
Wow.
just a bad look. I don't mind it because I don't think that's a good team. I think him and Giannis is a perfect match together. Apparently,
Mm.
he doesn't think so. From this is me all speculating, but he doesn't look like he wants to be there. So I guess we'll get into that when we do our picks with the NBA. But I don't mind it from an international standpoint. I think the shooting helps for there, and but Halliburton for the wiry defense. The players that tend to be a little bigger on the international stage, and Dame's pretty much a meal, but they have enough talent so it shouldn't matter.
Mhm.
Um, I guess the Swiss Army knife, which no one will get to, is just that part confuses me. So I guess the reason why it confuses me as much is probably why it's the reason why he's going to be on. Is that LeBron does everything,
Yeah.
and for me, it's like internationally is his game. I don't get it. I get it in
Yeah.
NBA, but
Yeah. It's odd.
internationally, just
Internationally, like a Katie Mello is more of a
right
better fit. So
asset.
I understand. I understand what you're getting at on that. You know.
Yeah, That's the best player in the league. I'm now not knocking him. It's just it's a weird fit, like I said, internationally, but he's LeBron, so I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Okay. It's playoff season in the NBA. We recently had our player games. Philadelphia and Miami were able to make it out of the East playing tournament.
Let the people know that's for the system and not for the game. He hates the system. He might hate the game too. Definitely,
Oh no,
I hate the game.
Chicago, Miami hated the game.
And we had
I'm all against the play-in. Continue.
Right.
And we had the Lakers and New Orleans coming out of the Western Conference playing tournament. Did you guys watch
the play-in as well, LeBron?
Did you guys watch the play-in tournament at all?
Yeah, absolutely.
P,
definitely so.
P, I know you watched it. Come on, P.
I was in and out of it. The Pelicans Lakers? Because I think this is a good game. But the Bulls Miami, I can't sit through that.
Yeah, you watched it, P. It's all right. You can let the people know you watched the play-in tournament. It's all right.
I try
You're
not to
fan.
watch. I try not to watch too many teams with losing records.
You're a fan, P.
Not of the Bulls.
But Sacramento laid down.
Yeah,
that was disappointing. Sacramento, that was disappointing. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
On a dead Pelicans team.
Yeah, no Zion. Yeah,
no Zion.
Can we talk about the two California teams that didn't make it out of the play-in tournament? Sacramento and Golden State. Is it time to rethink what you're doing in both locations?
No, I think Sacramento's on a good pace. They got two relatively young players in Fox and Sabonis, so I think you just tweak what's around them. Keegan Murray's on the upkeep. So the West is just tough. I don't feel like this is like some big upset. Like, who are they better than?
But do you think they're regressing from what the success that they had in the last 2 years, where they were in the playoffs? They weren't in the play-in.
Who's that? Golden State?
Sacramento.
No, I didn't. I think that series is different with Malik Monk. They had some people that shouldn't play that. I don't like that two-guard feeling who they had there. I'm sorry, I can't pull up his name. That's a totally different team. The guy's possibly 6th man of the year, most improved. So I just think he gets healthy and they just run it back, and Sacramento should be fine.
What about
just one move?
And what's that move?
I want Brandon Ingram to Golden State. I don't know how you get him there. Get him there.
Wow. Who would you be willing to give up in that scenario if you're Golden State?
If it isn't the initials of Sports Center, everyone. And in one of the words of Gary Oldman, everyone. That entire
professional, y'all.
That entire squad goes.
For Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, I need Brandon Ingram over. Listen, if you're interested in a old shooter in Clay, okay, definitely fine. If not, you cut Clay. And you find some way to package to get Brandon. No one is saying, listen, Kuminga had a heck of a year this year. You trade him. For him, he had a heck of a year.
I don't see this Kuminga hope. I see Harrison Barnes. I don't see this Kuminga hope.
Even if so, he had enough of a year to build up his trade potential. He had a bad year last year. This one, he had a better year. So at least you add him in a package where you can say, all right, that's a starter. Now you just keep piling on until you get Brandon Ingram. You get Ingram, Brzezinski, you just jamming, and actually I would keep because they're gonna keep Draymond. So it'd be Curry, Draymond, and the Indiana big.
Trey Davis. Okay.
Bless.
David. But thank you. Yeah, Davis Jackson. Yeah, nice, solid. He's solid actually. He's a solid.
Yeah. After that, I'm fine. I'm fine because Brzezinski. Listen, whatever you guys like about him, I know he's having a good year. Brzezinski is DiVincenzo.
Oh no, I'm not.
Hey,
Nowhere.
DiVincenzo's not so bad for New York right about now.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
think you're downgrading DiVincenzo by comparing to DiVincenzo.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Brzezinski's solid though. He's solid.
yeah. I think DiVincenzo was DiVincenzo's a little slightly. I think he had the same year he had in Golden State he had in New York. Just that the East really stinks.
Hey, what any changes you see needed for Sacramento or Golden State?
No, like I said, Sacramento, you just tweak. Golden State needs an overhaul. No. Like I'm serious. They were the 10th best team in the West.
Mm-hmm.
Houston's getting better. Puts the gun down. Memphis will be better. Like they got to do something. They coming back with the same squad is not going to work. Chris Paul's not getting younger next year. Klay Thompson's not getting younger next year. So I think they need a major overhaul. Like like Hill said, Brandon, if they could get Brandon Ingram, you do it.
Mm-hmm. Curry still has a good 3-4 years.
2, 3.
And I might be stretching it, but
maybe
I
right.
mean, if I'm going to stay, like if all in next year, whatever you got to do, all in.
Mm-hmm.
If you plan on winning the championship with Stephen Curry, you got to do it like now or yesterday, actually.
Yeah, we'll get. I know it's a little sidebar thing, and I actually think that should be offered within the first 10 picks. Like if Brandon Ingram's available, I'm offering my 1 or my 2. I'm out of there.
Especially this year.
Yeah. And I'm not even saying Ingram. They just need help. I think they need multiple players.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like the number 1 pick this year, I would trade for Brandon Ingram, or the number 2 or number 3, I would.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think New Orleans wants Zach Edey though.
No, I'm saying let's say they want Osmo, whatever the French player is.
Yeah. They cut it short. Yeah, I don't think there's a player better in this world that's going to be better than Brandon Ingram. I agree.
Okay. Let's get our playoff predictions in. I know it's Saturday, and we recently had the Cavs play their game, but let's start with the Eastern Conference. Boston Celtics are the number 1 seed. They're going to be playing the Miami Heat. Hill, who you got?
They can't, right? I gotta go Boston. No, I'm going 4-0 just to be that guy with this. No Jimmy Butler, and then he's gonna be hampered even if he plays. They have to sweep them. I want one way. They have to sweep them.
He?
Yeah, I think Boston's better. It shouldn't be close.
So you got them sweeping them too.
They're Miami. I'll give them 5 games. Gentlemen sweep.
You're probably right.
P, I like where your head is at. That's where my head is at. Gentlemen sweep 4-1.
It's terrible. Miami's so.
No, Hill, you're right. It should be an easy sweep. Right, Hill. It's Miami though, so I know it's
and the number 2 seed, you got the New York Knicks versus the Philadelphia 76ers.
Give me the Knicks in 7. Give me the Knicks in 7.
Oh,
I like that, P. I like you. I like that.
You
I
say
like
I,
that.
Knicks in 7?
Who,
P?
me?
P,
He
you
going
just
for
said
Knicks at 7.
Knicks in 7?
yeah.
Phil?
Oh man, I can't stand Philly. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say the Knicks in 6, but I want to say Philly in 7 to be fair. But give me Knicks in 6.
Phil, I'm with you. I think Knicks in 6. I think if it goes
Wow.
7, I think if it goes 7, Philly will win this series.
Okay, though. Let's pin you guys down. Yeah, both have Knicks in 6. Though.
Knicks in 6. Yeah, that's my prediction. Knicks in 6.
Knicks in 6. Yeah, and you know I don't like the Knicks, but hey, I watch basketball,
Oh
so
no!
I
To
could.
me, it's just Embiid's health.
That's it. That's it.
I think by Game
Mhm.
7, Embiid might get injured. Unfortunately, that's my guy. If I thought Embiid would be healthy the whole series, I would pick the Sixers. That
You
being
said
said,
game 3?
Knicks in 7. Knicks in 7.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Embiid get hurt in game 3. Okay.
I can't depend on my guy. What do you want me to tell you, man?
If
Like,
Randall
the
was
Knicks,
playing, I would give them a sweep.
Yeah, I might too.
that's going to be entertaining. I think it's going to be an entertaining series.
All right. The number 3 seed is the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're playing the Indiana Pacers. P, who you got?
I was talking some talk earlier, right? So
Yeah, talk that talk.
I'm gonna go Bucks in 7. I mean, to be frank,
That's fair.
The Pacers own them.
Yeah, definitely.
They own the Bucks. I'm really a game, bro. Don't make me look bad. I got the Bucks in 7.
Phil?
Give me Pacers in 6, bro.
Huh?
Phil? You must be a mind reader, hey? Because I got the Pacers in 6 too. I don't believe in the Bucks anymore. And
Give me Pacers game 1 too. And give me Pacers game 1.
and Giannis is hurt. Yeah,
He is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hurt is
Well, then
questionable.
that should help my prediction then.
Oh,
If I'd have
Yeah.
knew that, I probably would have dropped the games. I thought the guy had a clean bill.
No, no. They're saying it might be something similar to what KD was dealing with when he was in Golden
His
State.
friends. No, I knew. I mean, I knew he was hurt, but still, though, I don't think it would matter if he wasn't or not. Give me Indiana.
Okay. Um, Next matchup we got Cleveland Cavaliers, number 4 seed against the Orlando Magic, 5th seed.
We did it for you. Miami's gonna win their home games, so I got Cleveland in 7.
P.
Cleveland 6.
We did it for you.
Oh, we lost our family connection. I think Cleveland in 6.
Okay.
Oh, no love for Orlando. Okay.
Yeah, no, I got.
Let's let's head up to the Western Conference, fellas. OKC Thunder is the number 1 seed. They're playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. P, who you got?
Thunder in 5.
Love that one. Love that pick.
Phil?
Let's go. Zion's out. Give me Thunder in 4.
Um,
Give me broomsticks.
I think Thunder in 5. Thunder in 5. For the number 2 seed, we have the Denver Nuggets. They're going to be playing the Los Angeles Lakers. P, where you at?
Oh, man. That's a tough one. I say Denver in 7.
Phil?
Give me a few more. Give me a few. You go. You go. You go.
All right.
You go.
I got Denver in 5.
Denver in 5.
Yes.
And give me, man, oh man, because they're gonna be winning a few of these games and do some bonehead stuff with AD. And they won the series last year. They won every game last year. Can they make the right moves for me to pick them? You know what? Give me Denver in 7, a hard-fought series. Hopefully the
Okay.
Lakers could pull it out. Hopefully.
Yeah. Y'all have a lot more faith in them than I do.
Oh, Mo, they played them every game. They went and they did something dumb in the last
Right,
2 months.
Denver is 7-0 in the last 7 games against the Lakers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
No, actually, Pete, that would be 8-0.
you know they got 2 of the top 75 to ever do it, bro. It doesn't make. I know LeBron is, but yeah, they should be able to.
I seen them up 9. I seen them up 13 in the playoffs against them last year, and I seen them just disintegrate. Like LeBron's that guy; he has to take these home, and I think this year he's got enough information to do so. So hopefully, at least they'll be competitive to Game 7. Then just get me there.
All right. Number 3 seed, we got Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Phoenix Suns. P, who you got?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'll take. Yeah, I keep going 7 games. I'll take Phoenix in 7.
Who?
I don't think Phoenix is going to lose a game at home. And Ant's going to have to prove me right. So I got Minnesota at 7. Minnesota can't lose any of the first 2.
I have Minnesota in 6. I think if it goes to a 7th game, Phoenix might pull it out.
What is your pick, Mo?
Like I said, Minnesota in 6.
Okay. All right. Minnesota 6. On wax. On wax. Minnesota 6.
But like I said, if they go 7, I don't believe in them anymore. And the last one, we had the Dallas Mavericks versus the LA Clippers.
Oof. Oof.
Phil, let's start with you. Who you got?
You know what? Give me Clippers in 6.
Ooh. Okay. Believe in that Kawhi, Paul George, Harden, Westbrook connection, huh?
Not really.
Are you still with us?
Yes, sir.
Who you got?
Yeah, this is similar to the Philly Knicks thing. Give me Dallas in 7. Because I don't think everyone's going to make it on the Clippers through that 7-game series.
Give me Dallas in 6. I think the Luka Kyrie train rolls right into the second round.
Okay, Mo, that's a big step for you.
Yeah, no,
You
definitely.
rolling out with Dallas?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Fellas, we just talked about the our first round predictions. What matchups are you really looking forward to? What series really catch your eye and you say, "Hey, I gotta watch every game of this series"?
Definitely Dallas and Clippers for one, and rooting interest Phoenix, which I didn't think because I can't watch Phoenix. It's going to be Phoenix and Minnesota for the West. Of course, hometown favorites, Knicks for the East, and that Indiana Milwaukee series. I'm gonna listen to that one on radio though.
Know what I see?
Not at all. Not
The
at all. But I'm
visual,
interested. But
the visual's not appealing to you.
no. Most intriguing out of all is gonna be Lakers Nuggets, but that's just too easy.
P, what about you?
The East, like I mean, all the playoffs, but the East is that's everything in the West except OKC and the Pelicans.
I agree. I agree.
We got robbed of a good one because of Zion being out.
Mm-hmm.
If that was, it would have been the whole Western Conference. I'm telling you, Phoenix, Minnesota now, because we're presently recording and I'm missing it. And I'm all in on that Minnesota Phoenix. But tomorrow when the Clippers in Dallas play, I might tell you then. And I'm sure we all, you guys are the Lakers fans, but I'm gonna be locked in too with the the Nuggets Lakers. I think that's an excellent series.
Yeah, the series that really catch my attention are the Milwaukee Bucks series with Indiana. Just want to see what Dame shows up, which Dame shows up, I should say. Really interested in that Boston Celtics Miami series, only to see if Boston has matured enough to take care of their business and not play around with their food. Because to all of you guys' point, this should be a sweep. But are the Boston Celtics going to play with their food and allow Miami to steal a game or two? So I'm really interested to see that. In the West, like you guys intimated, the LA Lakers series, Dallas Mavericks series. I'm interested in that. So yeah.
Proud of you, Mo. Come over to Dallas, man.
Hey, yeah.
Come on, man. It's some good basketball out there in Dallas, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, and to be fair, I did not think Kyrie and Luka Doncic could coexist, or I didn't think they can make that work and make it winning basketball. You always know that, hey, both Luka and Kyrie can get there on anytime they want to on any team that they're on, but I didn't think that they would be able to make it work as well as they've made it work this season together. So I'm really interested to see what they can do in the playoffs. You got two of the best closers, arguably, in the game on one team. And it's not in LA. I think Luka and Kyrie, hey, listen, Kyrie is no stranger, is not afraid of the last shot. And I think Luka has shown that, hey, he's not afraid of those moments either. And real interested in see what LA tries to do to stop that.
By 15 too, right? Minnesota right now.
Minnesota's up?
Yeah.
About 15. Fourth quarter.
Okay.
15.
Yeah.
Gonna be a good one.
They're getting this done in 6, guys.
He goes the first half. He leaves and goes to New York, right? Or does he fight Spider? Does he fight Spider? Go ahead, Spider. Does Durant fight Spider? I always knew you'd be a rat.
See.
Get over there to jump on the whole Brunson thing. He leaves, right? I mean, I don't want to take away. Well, this is your show. I don't want to take away from the subject matter, but this Durant thing, if he gets knocked out the first round, then
you know what? I don't.
I don't know if he. The only thing I can think of him doing at that point, honestly, and he will never do this. Let me preface this by that. Go back to Golden State. That's the only thing you can do.
I don't know if that's enough right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Because you
think
can't win without Steph. You can't win without Steph, yo.
I don't think there's any upsets in the West besides the
Right.
Thunder Pelicans. So if he loses in the first round, I mean, it wouldn't be the best look in the world, but you know, actually he's supposed to lose. He's the sixth seed,
Absolutely.
so.
So you run
But
that back.
I understand. But you're Kevin Durant, so it looks a little crazy. But
They have no choice. They have no
run
choice.
it back. You asked me if KD runs it back?
Yeah, you run it back.
I have no idea, bro. Because like,
he has no choice.
What I'm gonna say? Oh, he's gonna stay? No, but history tells us he always has a choice. He always has a choice.
Always.
He always has a choice.
Make a choice.
Sometimes he just says, "Yo, trade me." They trade him. It doesn't even matter how many years he has on his contract. He's like, "Yo, see what I could get for me." That's what Brooklyn did, right? Brooklyn just traded him.
And Phoenix gets their draft haul back.
I guess.
Ishbila gets.
I think he has to stick this out. I don't think he can request a trade right now.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
Why not?
I think he has.
He did it at OKC. He left at Golden
I mean,
State.
if he requests a trade now, then like I said, the only team,
they do that now.
Only team he should be asking to be traded to is Golden State. Like, yo,
that's the reason he went to Brooklyn with Phoenix, to show you that he doesn't need Golden State.
And that hasn't worked out.
Right, but he's not gonna. I don't know. It's kind of like going back with your hat in hand, like fourth side.
Stay in Phoenix.
Want to try again?
Stay in Phoenix.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, New York is where he wants to go. I'm hearing New York.
Knicks.
To me, KD's a great player, but I know what it is by now. Like he's like 15 years in. He hops around. That's what he does.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be surprised if he says, "Phoenix, see what you get for me." He's a great player, possibly top 15 to ever do it. But when things get tough, he gets going.
Hey guys, hit us up on social media. Let us know what you guys think. Who are you predicting to win in the first round of the NBA playoffs? Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button so you know when the next video is coming out. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. And you can hit us up directly at weneedafifth@gmail.com. Fellas, what's on the radar?
Finals. The road to the finals, I should say. So first round matchups, NBA, all locked in. And believe it or not, the start of the WNBA season.
That's big, Hill. That's big. That's big, Hill.
You could like
I appreciate you, Hill. That's big. That's big. Hill, I appreciate you, brother. That's big. We're going to get P on board. We're going to get him on board one of these days. And Hill, we're going to that New York Liberty game, man.
They better give me good basketball. I promise you. Don't do this for my first impression. If this is an airball fest, I'm out of there with the daughter. Maybe it's the first half. Give me something.
Stewie ain't gonna let you down, man. Stewie ain't gonna let you down.
55-54. Liberty wins in overtime.
Double overtime. Don't give me 17-11 at half.
Wow.
Good defense.
Wow. And you started off so well, man. P, what's on your radar, man? Let's move to P now. You started so well.
I'm going entertainment. For gentlemen of a certain age, man. Nas and Premier look like they about 30 years later they might do a whole album together. So I'm there for that.
Facts. I'm definitely there for that. Shout out Breezy too. Sorry, Mo. Breezy dropped a banger. Shout out my man Breezy can rap.
Who?
And a little Breezy. Chris Brown versus Quavo. Just the nice little salvo he shot out there.
Not the
On my radar, is the playoffs. Definitely there for that. The start of the WNBA season. Yeah, and ready to see what the WNBA has to offer. Ready to see who's willing to step up to the challenge of becoming the next NBA champion. So yeah, I'm definitely all in. It's a great time for basketball right now.